The best prospect I've personally ever evaluated
is a once-in-a-lifetime type of talent.
It's really not fair. One kid can have so much talent.
Simply put, he's a generational talent, described as literally one of the best NBA prospects ever.
Runs like a guard, he shoots like a guard.
Game changer.
He's KD with 5 extra inches.
If you can go back in time and LeBron is senior in high school and you have a French unicorn that somebody says he's the best prospect in all sports, who will you choose? The chosen one or the Eiffel Tower? This handshake is between the best prospects in the history of the NBA. The expectations for these two were there before they even stepped on NBA court. In 2000, as a freshman, LeBron James led his high school team to their first championship. They went 27-0 and LeBron was named MVP of that tournament with averages of 21 points, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And just like that, the final year of LeBron James' anonymity was over. Word began to spread about a man-child in Ohio. His sophomore year, their home games were moved to the University of Ohio in order to seat thousands of people to watch this unicorn. His team lost only one game and won the state championship again. Superb instincts, off-the-charts athleticism, and great passing abilities is why in his junior year was put on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Some of the scouts said that LeBron at age of 17 is ready for the NBA. ESPN started broadcasting his games and even started to selling the games on pay-per-view for $8. His junior and senior year, he won National Player of the Year award and was called the Chosen One. And from that point on, he was the product of the hype machine we're all familiar with today. LeBron could not beat T-Mac or Vince Carter. He could not win only one MVP. He's supposed to be the face of the NBA and go down as one of the greatest basketball players to ever play. These expectations were put on 17-year-old kid who was considered the best prospect in the NBA history, and 20 years later, we have a kid who is considered even better basketball prospect than LeBron.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
A generational talent.
It depends on him if he wants to be the best big man ever.
He's really in trouble when he comes in.
Got to get ready for this kid.
NBA analysis say that this prospect is bigger and better than anything we have ever seen. It's believed that San Antonio hit the basketball jackpot and will set them up for decades of success. Victor Wembanyama is a French unicorn who is 7'5" and moves like a guard. At age of 16, Victor played for a French club, and in a tournament in Lithuania he picked up the eyes of scouts when he averaged 15 points, 12 rebounds and 6 blocks per game. Then was published a video of him playing with Rudy Gobert one-on-one at age of 16. But when you look back at Victor's career, it's not so impressive. We have to consider that he played with grown men back in Europe, and that is a whole different experience for the European players. The American media recognition was after the 2 exhibition games against the NBA G League team, featuring projected second overall pick Scott Henderson. The games were national televised and attended by over 200 scouts and NBA executives. In those games, Victor averaged 36.5 points, 8 rebounds and 3 blocks per game. The stat that is so unique for Victor is his shooting ability and that height. His last year in France, he averaged 21 points, 10 rebounds and 3 blocks per game, with 30% from 3, which maybe does not seem very high. Actually, he's below average, but in the history of the NBA, he has only been 5 guys who are taller or same height as Victor. These 5 giants have played 41 seasons of NBA basketball and made 49 three-pointers. Combined. To put that into perspective, Victor his last year in Europe made 47 three-pointers and 9 three-pointers in the 2 games in Las Vegas. The hype around LeBron James and now Victor Wembanyama is unmatched. Nobody believed that 18-year-old LeBron is going to hold a scoring record one day and will be considered one of the greatest basketball players to ever play. And now that kind of pressure is put on a French unicorn with no games played in NBA and with media telling that he is the greatest prospect in all team sports ever. Maybe it's unfair to him to be put better prospect than LeBron after all the achievements the Chosen One made. And to finish this off, I asked you a question at the beginning. So, what is your answer? Who is the best basketball prospect in the history of the NBA?